Video, I'm going to compare the Pixar movie Inside Out to the Disney animation movie The Lion King, one of the Disney Renaissance classics from the 90s, along with Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Little Mermaid. One big difference right away between these two movies is that so far, Inside Out has gotten only one sequel that came out in 2024. It absolutely was a big hit. It made $1 billion at the box office, got great reviews. When it comes to The Lion King, you have Lion King 2 Simba's Pride, the direct-to-video follow-up to the original 1994 movie, and then Lion King 1.5, which is a spin-off that also is taking place during the events of the original movie. Then you have the 2019 fake live-action and reality animation remake, then Mufasa, a Lion King story, this fake live-action prequel. So Lion King is definitely made more of a dent into popular culture, or you could say it's more plugged in to the popular culture because you had Lion King 2019 and then Mufasa, a Lion King, along with those free movies I mentioned earlier. Plus, there's also this TV show called Lion Guard, which is on Disney Plus. It's a follow-up to the original 1994 movie. Plus, it ties in to the direct-to-video follow-up Lion King 2: Simba's Pride. I think that honestly, both the original Inside Out and the Disney Renaissance classic Lion King are just fantastic movies. On a quality level, I think they're basically tied. Honestly, in both cases, there's not really any problems I can think of that actually bother me. I think both Inside Out and The Lion King are frankly pretty close to being perfect movies. If you try to think what are the issues of them, it's really hard to think of anything, to be honest. Now, I actually watched Lion Guard recently. I really enjoyed that show. It's able to just flesh out the Pride Lands. You get to meet all these other animals and spend time with them. Plus, you learn more about what's going on of Simba and Nala's family, and you learn about this Lion Guard. Plus, you get to spend more time with Rafiki. Even get to spend a little bit more time with Mufasa. And then you get to season 3, and the show actually expands beyond the Pride Lands because you have Simba and Nala's son Kion, along with the other animals that are in the Lion Guard, going on this journey to get to a tree of life. So they go to all these other lands and you meet different animals. It's interesting, to be honest. This TV show is able to just flesh out the world in a way that the movies don't have time for, because inherently when you're doing a movie, especially a short one that's like hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, you don't want to go on a bunch of rabbit trails because you only have a limited amount of time. But inherently, if you're making a TV show, well, you have more time so you can meet more characters, flesh out the world in more detail. That's the thing I appreciated the most about Lion Guard. So in this case, trying to determine which movie is better, Inside Out or The Lion King, is tricky, to be honest. As I mentioned before, on a quality level, I think they're basically tied. Now, I will say one difference between them is that with The Lion King, I go, oh man, it's really cool how this movie takes influence from classic Shakespeare stories, especially Hamlet, blends that together with Disney animation and songs in a way that really works. Inside Out is something that I think is not just fun and entertaining, which it is, it's also just useful and insightful. It's something that helps people, especially kids or teenagers, to understand themselves better, understand why they're feeling the emotions that they're feeling, and also help them to understand why are the people around me behaving the way they're behaving. And also, I love how Inside Out is able to take complex ideas about cognitive development that you would learn about in a classroom setting, whether that be school or college, visualizes them in a way that's both understandable for children but also insightful for adults. I think there's something special about that. Lion King doesn't have that specific quality to me, so that's a difference right away. I enjoy Inside Out and The Lion King for different reasons. Also, there's no Inside Out TV show. I would absolutely be game for an Inside Out TV show. Like, if they put one out, I would watch it because I think there's more to explore with that world and that set of characters. So I think there is 100% room to do a TV show. I would watch one about like Riley going through high school, for example. But we don't have that right now. Whereas with The Lion King, there is a TV show which I have now seen, which inherently means that the world itself is one that I'm more invested in because I wanted to watch TV shows, spend more time in that world, learn about all these other characters. I think that the way Inside Out takes these abstract emotions and personifies them into actual characters is 100% very interesting. Now, if I'm trying to decide which movie's better, Inside Out or Lion King, I could go either way, to be honest. I really could. I think I'll say The Lion King just because I've not only seen the movies but also a TV show. Admittedly, yeah, I could go with Inside Out because I don't like Lion King 2019 film. I think fake live action that's actually animation is just inherently the wrong way to tell this story where there aren't any human characters present. I have not seen Mufasa, a Lion King. That one didn't interest me. But because I watched 3 seasons of Lion Guard, plus I've actually seen Lion King a lot of times. In fact, I used to have the Lion King on VHS tape. I remember singing along to the song Be Prepared many times before. So I have more nostalgia for the Lion King, to be honest, a greater emotional connection to it. So yeah, I'm going to choose the Lion King, but I'm not throwing any shade whatsoever at Inside Out. That movie's fantastic. They'll wrap things up for now. Bye, everyone.